Hello viewers, SSBSfanboy here, and I'm back with a new video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today we're going to be doing a creepypasta reading. So I first heard about this creepypasta on the Angry Grandpa Iceberg, the guy on their Reddit, but there's no individual reading for this creepypasta, so why not do it, right? And it's perfect for the Halloween season, so yeah. Anyway, no more dilly-dallying, we're just going to get right into this. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. When I was a teenager, I used to be a die-hard fan of the Angry Grandpa show. When my grandmother had died of a heart attack, watching Angry Grandpa was the only thing that brought me joy in my dark times of depression. Angry Grandpa's temperamental personality may have contrasted greatly with my grandmother's sweet and caring nature, but Angry Grandpa still had quite a bit in common with my grandmother in terms of common interests, and the fact that they both shared the ability to make me smile, or rather used to, you see. There was only one problem to my supposedly perfect placeholder for my deceased grandmother, and that problem was Angry Grandpa's son, Michael. Michael had always been a pretty sketchy individual in my opinion, as there had been evidence of him withholding footage in the past. He will gladly film his father going on a rampage, but when his mother Tina began to smash a baby stroller outside of the trailer in a fit of rage, he turned the camera off. He also refused to release a cooking video because he claimed that Tina was, quote, going off the entire time, and not to mention the night Grandpa and Tina got a divorce. Michael claimed that he had filmed the entire fight, but only released 2 short clips of Tina opening and closing the back door, along with Michael himself talking on his cell phone outside. If this alone is not enough to raise questions, there's also been evidence of Michael attempting to keep his fans from reaching Angry Grandpa. I've tried to contact Grandpa via social media twice, but Michael responded to me on both Grandpa's YouTube account and his Facebook account with threats to block me instead of Grandpa replying himself. Shortly after, Michael removed Grandpa's Facebook account and let his father believe that he had closed it himself by accident while trying to sign out. It all seems suspicious, right? As if Michael were trying to hide something about his father from the audience. Well, not many people know about this, but there was a trailer released for 2 new Angry Grandpa videos titled Angry Grandpa Has No FNTV and Angry Grandpa Sleeps in Car. Curiously, these 2 videos were never uploaded and the trailer was removed immediately. Michael did, however, give another channel known as Angry Grandpa Archives permission to upload Angry Grandpa Has No FNTV onto their channel. Since Angry Grandpa Sleeps in Car had not been uploaded alongside this video, I decided to do some research of my own, as I was tired of Michael withholding information from his fans, and I sought to find the truth behind this mysterious video. After posting a comment on the Angry Grandpa Has No FNTV upload, requesting the mysterious Lost Angry Grandpa video, I was sent a private message from Angry Grandpa Archives that contained a mysterious link along with pleas to not let Michael know that it was given to me. I clicked on the link, which took me to a buggy website that contained the video that I had been searching for so long. However, I noticed that this video seemed to be on a shock website since I noticed a few other shock videos, such as 3 Guys 1 Hammer and Bud Dwyer's. This only piqued my curiosity further as I quickly pressed the video's play button. After about a minute of buffering, the video finally began with the poor quality close-up of Angry Grandpa lying on his back. At first I could not clearly make out what he was laying on or in, but I feared for the worst as he appeared to be dead, and the beige background reminded me of a funeral home. Much to my relief, Michael knocked on the window, revealing that Angry Grandpa was merely sleeping in his car.
What?
Angry Grandpa shouted just before Michael opened the door to climb into the vehicle with him. The video played out as any normal Angry Grandpa video would, with Michael questioning Angry Grandpa about what he's doing and why he was sleeping in the car, through stifled snickers, and Angry Grandpa going on a barely legible and profanity-laced speech about how cold it was outside, and how he had no heat to keep him warm. I began to question why a mundane video such as this was even on an exclusive shock site when Michael suddenly interrupted Grandpa's rant to complain about a foul odor. Michael exited the car to search for the source of the foul odor he claimed to smell, as Angry Grandpa chased after him, screaming empty threats and what sounded to be warnings at Michael. A loud gasp suddenly erupted from Michael as he turned the camera down to reveal something that I desperately wished I had never seen. Lying on the ground near Michael's feet was the bloated, rotten corpse of Frank, a black dachshund that used to frequently make appearances in a few of the older Angry Grandpa videos until he had abruptly vanished without explanation after Tina had left. Flies swarmed his decaying corpse, a few of them pelting the camera lens as maggots devoured what was left of Frank's flesh. It appeared that Frank's death was no accident, as his head appeared to be smashed into pieces and purple. Chunky blood with the consistency of grape jelly coated his corpse. I could tell Michael was beginning to quiver at this point, as the camera had begun to shake. Michael then turned the still shaking camera towards his father before screaming at him for an explanation. "I got mad," was the only explanation Grandpa repeated to Michael. Michael threatened to call the cops before the video abruptly ended. Now I know what Michael has been trying to hide from the fans. Angry Grandpa's bipolar is more dangerous and unstable than he wants anyone outside of his family to know. The end. Yo! Alright, y'all, so that was my reading of the Angry Grandpa Sleeps in Car Creepypasta. Honestly, that's one of the... I think that's the only Angry Grandpa creepypasta that I know about. That's the only one that I've been able to find so far. I haven't really seen any other ones. But it sounds like a very, like, maybe 2012 type creepypasta. Maybe 13, I'm not sure. But it was dope. I enjoyed it. It was a little bit ridiculous, but I give it a thumbs up. Alright, so those are my thoughts on the creepypasta. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and suggest me some more creepypastas if you want me to continue this. And make sure y'all stay safe and stay fresh. Rock your favorite wrestlers merch whenever you can. Shout out Wyatt6, they're doing great things still. Can't wait to see more from them. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.